I'm Kathy Luker, a CPA and owner of Blue Harbor Consulting. Each week, I go live to share practical strategies to help HVAC and service business owners not just survive, but thrive. Today's topic is something every HVAC business owner needs to master: how to turn service calls into loyal customers. Think about it. You spend money on advertising, your phone rings, and you book a service call. That's great. You've just won the first battle. But if all you do is complete the repair, collect the check, and move on, you've only won once. The real magic happens when you turn that one call into a long-term relationship. Because when a customer sticks with you for years, refers friends and family, and signs up for maintenance agreements, that's where the profitability skyrockets. So let's start with the why. Studies show that it costs 5 to 7 times more to win a new customer than it does to keep an existing one. That means loyalty isn't just nice, it's profitable. Here's another fact: repeat customers spend more over time. If a new customer calls you out once, you might make $300 to $500 on that job, maybe more. But if that same customer signs a maintenance agreement, calls you for replacements, and refers 3 friends, then now we're talking 5, 10, maybe even 20,000 or more in a lifetime. And here's the kicker: loyal customers are less price sensitive. They don't shop around for the cheapest deal. They want you because they trust you. Every service call is like an audition. Your technician may be there to fix a broken AC or a furnace that won't start, but the customer is watching and making decisions the whole time. They're asking themselves, do I trust this company? Do I feel respected? Do I want them back in my home again? That means a service call isn't just about the repair, it's about the experience. And here's a quick example. A homeowner once told me, the tech fixed my AC, but he tracked mud through my house. He didn't explain the problem and left me with a bill higher than the quote. Do you think that customer ever called them back? Nope. On the other hand, another homeowner said, the tech wore shoe covers, explained everything in plain English, and even gave me tips to save on my energy bill. I signed up for their maintenance plan right away. Same kind of repair, completely different outcome. Now, there are 5 main keys to turning calls into loyal customers. Number 1 is professionalism. The techs wore a uniform, have a clean truck, and arrives on time. Number 2 is communication. The customer receives clear updates before and during the service visit. Number 3, transparency. That means there's no surprises in pricing. Number 4, education. The tech explains issues in plain everyday language. And number 5, follow-up. This is where most companies drop the ball. So let's go through each one of these in detail. Professionalism doesn't mean fancy, it means consistency. Techs arriving in clean uniforms. Trucks that look neat and reliable. Shoe covers when entering the home. Greeting the customer politely. These things may seem small, but they send a big message. We respect you and your home. Think about it. Would you go back to a customer where the waitstaff looked sloppy and the dining room was dirty? Probably not. Customers feel the same way about HVAC service. They're inviting you into their private sanctuary. Act like a guest using your best manners. The second key is communication. This starts before the tech even arrives. Send a text or call with an ETA. When the tech arrives, introduce yourself clearly. Say, hi, I'm Mike from ABC Heating and Air. I'm here to take care of your system today. As the work goes on, don't leave the customer in the dark. If something unexpected comes up, explain it. If the job is going to take longer than planned, let them know. Poor communication is one of the top reasons customers leave. On the flip side, clear and proactive communication builds trust, and trust is the foundation of loyalty. Third, be transparent. Nobody likes surprise cost. Show upfront pricing. Explain exactly what's included. If there are multiple solutions, give options: good, better, best. Here's why this works. When customers feel in control, they feel respected. And when they feel respected, they come back. I know one company that trains techs to say, if this were my mom's house, here's what I'd recommend. That simple phrase changes the entire tone of the conversation. Customers feel like you're on their side, but don't just play the part. Be honest in your assessment and recommendations. The fourth key is education. Your tech should act like teachers, not pushy salespeople. Explain what went wrong in plain language. Show photos or videos from the inspection. Share simple tips for preventing the issue again. These do two things. First, it positions you as the expert. Second, it builds trust because the customer feels informed, not pressured. Customers remember when you save them money. I've seen techs explain, here's a temporary fix. You can try until we come back for a full repair. That small gesture often turns them into customers for life. Now, this is a huge one, follow-up. Most companies drop the ball here. They finish the job, collect payment, and never reach out again. But here's the truth. Follow-up is where you turn satisfied customers into loyal customers. So what does this look like? A thank you text or email after the call. A quick survey. Did everything get resolved? A phone call a week later if it was a major repair. An offer for a maintenance plan or discount on the next service. A 5-minute follow-up can turn a one-time job into years of repeat business. I worked with an HVAC owner who started sending handwritten thank you notes to first-time customers. So guess what happened? Their referral rate almost doubled in 6 months. One of the most powerful loyalty tools is a maintenance agreement. Think of it as a subscription model. Customers sign up, you service their systems twice a year, and they get priority service and discounts. Here's why these plans are great. They provide steady, predictable revenue. They keep your techs busy in the slow season. They build stickiness with customers. Customers with agreements are far less likely to call your competitors. If you don't have a maintenance plan yet, make it a priority. And if you do, make sure every service call includes an invitation to join. So you can't improve what you don't measure. So track loyalty. This doesn't have to be fancy. Even a spreadsheet will work. You can look how many customers book repeat calls, how many customers sign up for maintenance agreements, and how many leave reviews or referrals. Once you have this data, you'll see the patterns. You'll know which techs are building loyalty and which techs need additional training. So before we wrap up, let's talk about mistakes because these are loyalty killers. Long response times, poor or no communication, techs who don't respect the home, surprise invoices, and no follow-up. Avoid these and you'll be ahead of half of your competitors. All right, so here's what I want you to do this week. Walk through your service call process from a customer's perspective. Where could it be smoother and how can you provide better service? Train your team on communication and professionalism and put a simple follow-up system in place, text, email, or phone call. And if you don't have service maintenance agreements, design a basic plan and start offering it. Small steps add up. You don't need to overhaul everything at once. So to wrap up today's discussion, I want to leave you with this. Every service call is more than a repair. It's the beginning of a relationship. When you focus on professionalism and communication, you build trust. When you practice transparency and education, you build respect. And when you follow up and offer maintenance agreements, you build loyalty. Those loyal customers are the foundation of your business. They're the ones who come back year after year. They're less sensitive to price, and they bring you referrals without you even asking. So turning a single service call into a loyal customer isn't just good customer service. It's one of the most profitable strategies you can implement in your business. If you'd like help building financial systems that track your customer loyalty and profitability, that's what we do every day with HVAC and service business owners. If you'd like to discuss further, schedule a complimentary call. I'll drop the link in the comments. Thanks for joining me today. Next week's topic is understanding 2025 EPA refrigerant regulations. Same time, same place. See you then.